everyone, I'm Stacy, and today I'm going to give you a 20-minute flow for times when you just need a quick fix, a quick yoga fix, and I'm going to try to get in a little bit of everything. So let's begin standing at the top of the mat. Bring your hands in prayer position at your heart. Ground through your legs, engage your core, roll the shoulders down and back, and take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. Out through the mouth, exhale. Another deep breath in. And exhale. On the next inhale, reach your arms up, look up, bring your hands together. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look out and lengthen. And exhale, step back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And from your downward dog, just start with paddling your heels back and forth, waking up the legs. Bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bend, stretch, and open your hip. Exhale, square it off, lower the right foot down, and just take it on the other side. Lift your left leg up, bend, stretch, and open. Square off the hips, lower your left foot down to meet your right. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or hop forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root your eyes, come on up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's take a full Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or hop to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a few breaths in your downward dog. Spread your hands wide, draw your shoulder blades down and back, engage your thighs, engage your core, look between your legs. Bring your big toes together, inhale, lift your heels, exhale, bend the knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, get length, exhale, refold. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up, bring your hands together, and on the exhale, swan dive right back in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or hop to plank, and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. In this round of downward facing dog, walk your hands back a little closer towards your feet, and then reach the left hand to the outside of the right calf or heel for a spinal twist. So really press the right arm strongly, look under the right shoulder. You can bend your left elbow a little bit to deepen the twist. And then switch right hand to the outside of the left calf or heel. Bend your right elbow and twist your torso to the left. Root through your legs, engage your core. Strong arms and legs for foundation here. And now release the right hand forward. Bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, get length. And exhale, refold. Right from here, bend your knees into Utkatasana. Inhale. Interlace your hands, palms up, shoulders down. Tuck your tailbone under, sink your hips. Tuck your tail, sink your hips. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lunge your right foot forward, turn the back heel in, and sweep your arms up into warrior A. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank, and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot forward, turn the back heel in, reach your arms up, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, and lower down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. In this round of downward dog, we're going to do another hip opener. So bring your big toes together. Lift your right leg up, bend, stretch, and open the hip. And now square off the hips, extend your back leg, swing it behind your right calf so your pinky toes come together. And now press the mat away from you. You should feel this primarily in your right outer hip and glute region. So maybe even sway your hips a little bit to the right. Your left knee is going to be slightly bent, but your back leg is strong and rooted. And then lift the right leg up. Bend, stretch, and open one more time. And lower the right foot down to meet left. Let's do that on the other side. Lift your left leg up, bend, stretch, and open up that hip. Square off the hips, extend your left leg. Swing it behind the right calf, and then get your pinky toes to come as close together as you can, and press the mat away from you. Keep your left heel rooted to the mat. The right knee is going to be slightly bent. And gently sway your hips to the left, just ever so slightly. You'll feel the IT band of your left leg and glute open up here. Inhale, lift your left leg up again, bend, stretch, and open. And exhale, lower your left foot down to meet your right. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look at your hands, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, get length. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, take your hips. Utkatasana on the inhale. Interlace your hands, palms up, shoulders down. Exhale, stand tall. Hands to your heart center, Samasthiti. Let's take that one more time. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pivot the left heel in, lunge the right foot forward. Inhale, come on up to Warrior One. We're going to add a pose here. Toe heel your right foot over to the right just a bit. Extend your arms and interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your heart, and exhale, humble warrior. So draw the right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. Hug your right hip in. Keep reaching the arms up and over. Keep drawing that right hip in. And really engage the back leg as well. And from this position, come on up to Warrior A one more time. And then just place your hands to the inside of your right foot, lower your left knee down. Let's take Hanuman here. So extend your right leg, take a deep inhale, and exhale, hinge your hips forward. So don't hinge back, hinge your hips forward, chin to shin or forehead to knee. Take a few breaths here, releasing again the right hip. Should feel really good here. Take another deep breath in, and a deep breath out. On the inhale, lift your chest. On the exhale, just step back to plank and lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pivot the right heel in, lunge your left foot forward. Inhale, coming up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open up your arms, interlace your hands behind your back. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, again, wiggle your left foot over a little bit so you can snuggle your left shoulder to the inside of the left knee as you reach the arms towards the ceiling. And then draw the crown of the head towards the mat as you hug your left hip in. Take a few more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. This releases the shoulders, the hips, a lot going on here. Your core is working for stability. On the inhale, root to rise, coming up, reach your arms up. And on the exhale, place your hands down to the mat. Lower your right knee to the floor. Wiggle your left foot to the center. Extend your leg. Lift your chest on the inhale. And exhale. Say hello to your happy hips here. Ardha Hanumanasana. Get in there and breathe. Take a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Another deep breath in. Exhale. Let go. Deep inhale. Out through the nose. Exhale. Lift your chest. Slide your left foot back to plank. Take your vinyasa, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From downward dog, lift your right leg up, bend, stretch, and open. If you wish to flip your dog, flip it. Right foot down, right arm reaches up and over. Lift your hips, reach that right arm as far back as you can. Exhale, right hand down to the mat. Inhale, extend your right leg. Exhale, step it forward. Pivot the back heel and come out to Warrior B now. Left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Sink your hips, drop your shoulders. And from this position, clasp your hands to opposite elbows behind you. That's first option. Second option, hands in prayer. Viparita Namaskar. Draw your left shoulder back, engage your core. Squeeze your heels together and lift your heart. Take another deep breath in and exhale out. Extend your arms in opposite directions. Reverse your warrior. Reach it back. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Inhale. And exhale, extended side angle. So first option, forearm to thigh, left arm up. Second option, fingertips to the mat. Left arm reaches up and over. Either look at your right big toe or look up towards your fingertips. Take another deep inhale. Out through the nose, exhale. Inhale, come back to Warrior B. And exhale, take your vinyasa, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward face. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Then stretching open. Option to flip your dog, left foot down, left arm up, hips up, head back, arm is reaching. You're happy, always happy in the pose. And exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. Square off your hips, lift your left leg up. Lunge it forward, pivot the back heel in, and coming up to Virabhadrasana B. Right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Drop your shoulder blades away from the ears. Smile. Yeah, this is quick, but it's challenging. So again, hands to opposite elbows, or Viparita Namaskar. Prayer hands behind your back. Sink your hips, engage your core, lift your heart, smile a little bit. Take another deep breath in and out through the nose. Then open your arms in opposite directions, reversing your warrior. Viparita Namaskar. Back hand to back thigh, left palm up, and reach it back. And as you reach the arm back, sink your hips. Maybe even look towards the back leg. Inhale back to Warrior B. Exhale, Utthita Parsvakonasana variation. Either forearm to your thigh, right arm up, or your hand comes to the floor, right arm reaches up and over. Gaze up towards the thumb, or look down, whatever feels best on your neck. Take a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Another deep inhale. And out through the nose, exhale. Inhale, come back to Warrior B. And windmill your hands down to frame your front foot. Step back to plank. Lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, bring your big toes together. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and hop your feet through to seated. So you can lift your hips up and cross your ankles and jump it through, or just hop your feet towards your thumbs. So come to your seat. And right from this position, we're going to do a little core, because it never hurt anymore, to add a little core in the sequence. So draw your knees towards your chest, shoulders down and back, arms reach up, Navasana like never before. Draw your heart towards your thighs, lift your chest, and take a few breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Ardha Navasana, come all the way down, and inhale, lift up Navasana. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. Whoops, Navasana. All right, from this position, squeeze your knees, lift your heart, and right from here, interlace your hands, everything but the index finger here. Take a deep inhale and exhale, just shoot your arms over to the left. Inhale up, and then shoot your arms over to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Inhale up, say hold your obliques, exhale to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the left. And inhale up, exhale to the right. Then hug your knees in, reach for the knife edges of your feet, and come into your Upavishta Konasana. Yes, chest up, shoulders down. Smile. From Upavishta Konasana, bend your right knee, heel towards your groin, and look over your left shoulder. And now switch. Straighten your right leg, bend your left knee. Gaze over the right shoulder. One more time each side. Switch, bend your right knee. And if you're in this position and this knee's bent, that just means your hamstring's a little tighter. That's okay. You're still working your core. You're still doing something. One more time, switch. And then right from here, stamp your feet to the mat and come into your yogi squat. And from yogi squat, just take a moment to assimilate all that good stuff you just did. And here's your opportunity for your first arm balance. It's called Bakasana. So hands to the mat, shoulder width apart. Walk your toes behind your wrists. Plant your knees underneath your armpits as close as you can get them. Squeeze your forearms in and round the upper back. Now, here's the key. Look out. Don't look down. Look out and round the upper back. Draw one heel towards your booty. That's baby crow. Full crow, both heels towards your booty. And then if it's available, straighten your arms. Look forward, step or hop back to plank. And take your Vinyasa Chaturanga. Inhale up. Then exhale back, downward facing dog. From this position, turn your left heel in. Step your right foot like about 3/4, not all the way forward. Setting up for Parsvakonasana, intense stretch. So hug your right hip in and work on straightening your right leg as you draw your chest over your thigh. And just breathe here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Another deep breath in. Out through the nose. And on the next inhale, lift your chest. Slide your right hand onto your shin. tuck your tailbone under and come into your Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. So roll the shoulder blades down and back. So think about hugging your shoulder blades towards one another as you spin your right hip open. And then if it's available, look up towards the thumb. You're really rooting through your right big toe and the back foot as well. Now on the exhale, look down, take your left hand onto your left hip, bend into your right knee, and come into your Ardha Chandrasana. So lift your back leg up, engage both of your thighs, and inhale, reach your left arm up. So you may stay in Ardha Chandrasana or come into Ardha Chandra Chakrasana, meaning bend your top leg, reach for the inner arch of the foot, and kick the foot into your hand. If you want to challenge yourself, look up towards the side of the room, or maybe even up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release your left hand down, square off your hips here. Bend your standing knee and lower your left knee behind the right ankle, coming into Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fish. So walk your right wrist in and inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, swing it to the outside of the knee and twist. And if you can't get it there, then swing your forearm below the shin and twist. So either option, it's all good in the hood. Inhale, hard up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, twist your torso to the right. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, twisting. Come back to center. Here's your first challenge. Well, Bakasana was a challenge, but here's another challenge. Hands to heart. Can you come on up to stand on your right foot? If you need to use your hands to assist you standing, that's fine. But try to bring your hands in prayer. Stand onto your right foot. And then just lift your left knee up. So you're standing on the right big toe. You're lifting your left knee up. Now take your right hand to your left hip. And first option, just place your left hand below the shin and lift your chest. Second option, swing your first two fingers to the inside of your left leg, hook your big toe, and extend your leg for Utthita Astapadangustasana A. Chest up, draw that left shoulder back. And then final option, either with the knee bent or the straight leg, rotate your left leg out to the left and drop your hip as you lift your chest. And if it feels steady here, you can look to your right. You can smile at the camera. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release. Bend your knee. And right from this position, woo, step back to crescent lunge. Here you go. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, let's just take one more pose, prayer twist. Left elbow hooks to the outside of the knee and twist your whole body here. So you may stay here, or maybe lower your left hand down, right arm up, or maybe wrap and bind. But get in there and breathe for 3, and 2, and 1. Exhale, release your hands to the mat, step back to plank, and take your Vinyasa Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Pivot the right heel in. Step your left foot 3/4 of the way. Swing your left hip in and come into your Parsva Konasana. So draw your heart over that left thigh. Soften the shoulders. And really feel into this pose. You should be feeling this primarily in your left IT band, left glute, and outer hip. Back leg is firm and strong. You're just breathing here. It's just great stretch for runners, cyclers, wherever you get tight in those hips. And some of you might have to bend your front knee and hug your left hip in. That's perfectly fine. Second option, and then now we're going to come into Utthita Trikonasana. So left hand to your shin or ankle, curl your tailbone under and inhale, right arm up. Spin the chest open. Some people like to hook the fingers to the big toe, or you can even place your fingertips to the outside of the foot. Do you right here. But roll the shoulders down and back. Get in there and breathe. This is called the happy pose, Utthita Trikonasana. As you exhale, take your right hand onto your right hip, look down, bend into your left knee, and come into Ardha Chandrasana. Left fingertips below the left shoulder, and the back leg lifts up. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Get long through both sides of the body. Second option, Ardha Chandra Chakrasana. Bend your top knee, reach back to the top of the foot, and then wiggle to the inside of the arch and kick the foot into your hand. That's just an option, you don't have to take it. And then again, you can look towards the side of the room or up towards the ceiling, whatever feels good. But find stability in your standing leg. Release your hand from your foot if you even took it. Square off your hips And then exhale, lower your right knee behind your left ankle and come into your Ardha Matsyendrasana, half forward of the fish. So walk your left hand in, reach the right arm up. You can either wrap the forearm below the knee or hook the elbow to the outside of the knee and take your spinal twist here. Inhale, get long. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Another deep breath in. And exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Here's where it gets interesting. You can use your hands to kind of stand up, or if you want to work your core and your stability, hands in prayer, stand up on your left foot, hug your right knee in, find stability and focus as you gaze out beyond the tip of your nose, and then hook your hands underneath the shin. That's first option. Second option, take your left hand to your left hip, have the right arm come to the inside of your right leg, and then hook your first two fingers around the big toe. And on the inhale, extend your leg into Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana A. Take a few breaths here. Draw that right shoulder back. Now take a deep inhale and exhale. Rotate your right leg out to the right. Drop your hip. Lift your chest. Option to lift your left. Inhale, swing that leg forward with stability. Exhale, hands to hips. Bend your knee and come right into crescent lunge right here. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hook your elbow to the outside of the left knee for prayer twist. So you may stay here. You may lower the right hand down, left arm up. Or you may wrap and bind. Right hand reaches for left wrist or fingertips. Yogi's choice. But breathe into this pose. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Another deep inhale. And exhale. Release your hands to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. And right from downward facing dog, just step your left foot forward and come into a straddle position here. So your feet are about 1 leg length distance apart, toes in, heels out. Walk your hands back so your fingertips line up with the toe tips. Inhale, pop up onto your peace fingers, lengthen, and exhale, fold into your Prasarita Padottanasana A. So take a moment here. Really squeeze your forearms together and shift your hips up over your heels as you hinge forward. Shoulders remain away from the ears. Thighs are working here. Core is working. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, pause now. Bend your knees a little bit. Open your arms out and hook your hands behind your back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Reach the arms up and over. So some people like to have the palms away from each other as you reach the arms up and over. Some people like the palms together. Some people aren't able to hook the hands, so you can reach for a towel and go for that as an option. But breathe deeply for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming up nice and slowly. Exhale, hands to hips. Now we're going to do something called some people call it surfer's lunge, if you will, but bend into your right knee and lift your left toes up. Hands in prayer at your heart. All right, and then you're just going to shift to the other side. You can walk your hands over like such and just switch to the other side. One more time each side. If you don't want to use your hands, you don't have to. If you have a little more core, you can do this without your hands. And then right from this position, turn to the back of the mat, lower your left knee down, and we're going to set up for full Hanuman. So extend your right leg, lift your left knee up, and take full Hanuman. Chest up, shoulders down. And some of you, if you have a block, I mentioned this now, you can place the block underneath your top leg, keep the back toes tucked under, lift your chest. So that's always an option. Otherwise, Hanuman with no block, chest up, keep your back toes curled under. That keeps it legit. And then reach your arms up. Too legit to quit. So keep it legit in your yoga. You want your hips square, because as I like to say, it's hip to be square. I know, I'm so corny. Exhale, hands to the mat. Very slowly, you're just going to switch to the other side. So bend your right knee, walk your hands to the center, and just turn around and face the front of the mat. Drop your right knee down, extend your left leg. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your right leg back. Lift your chest, Hanumanasana again. And again, if you want to take this block underneath the leg, you can do that by all means. But keep the back toes tucked under and think about chest lifting. Chest lifting.
Smile in your heart. Always happy in the pose. If you want to be a cheerleader, why not? Cheer away for 3, 2, and 1. From here, just hands to the mat, bend your knee, come back into Prasarita Padottanasana, but this time you're going to walk your feet a little closer, heels in, toes out, place your hands to your inner thighs, and just do, this is called horse stance. So here you are, you're riding that horse, giddy up, take a deep inhale, and then exhale, lower the right shoulder, inhale, horse stance, exhale, lower left shoulder, inhale, horse stance, exhale, right shoulder, inhale, horse stance, exhale, left shoulder, inhale, horse stance, and then from here, arms out, interlace your hands, and fold in one more time in horse stance. So again, hips back, arms reaching, head and neck is free. Breathe into this for 3, and 2, and 1. Release your hands, place them on your thighs, and come on up nice and slow, and just say, ah. All right, step to the front of the mat. We're making this a half-hour flow, so we're almost through here, so we're gonna make our way to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or hop to plank, take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, step or hop your feet through to seated. And extend your legs out in front of you. Let's take a nice Paschimottanasana. So remove the flesh from your seat, sit up tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, melt your heart forward. Now, if you're tight in your hips, take that block and just sit on it. Because that gives you more flexion of your hips, more forward folding. And you can take it here. So, yogi's choice again. Otherwise, Paschimottanasana with legs straight, or you can take it with your knees bent as well. So again, you do you, but your chest is drawing over your thighs, shoulders are drawing away from the ears. You can place your hands to your calves, ankles, or outer edges of your feet if you want to be more structured. Get in there and breathe for 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, heart up. And exhale, let's take reverse tabletop. So bend your knees, lift your hips, squeeze your thighs, hips up, head up, maybe even back for 3, 2, and lower all the way down. Good work. Right from here, just extend your left leg and then bring your right ankle above your thigh. So folding in nicely right here. This is first option. Second option, so you can support your knee and hinge forward, or you can place your knee on top of the opposite knee for half Gomukhasana. Inhale up and exhale fold. And just take a few breaths here. Another deep breath in. Out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest and switch. Right leg forward, left ankle either above the knee, supporting the knee and folding, or reaching the arms over and folding, or final option, stack your knees and fold in. You'll really feel more in the right outer hip if you can stack your knees. You can even stack your knees and support the top knee. So it's up to you, but take a few breaths here. On the inhale, lift your chest. On the exhale, just come into Baddha Konasana, bound angle. So open your feet up like a book. Lift your chest up on the inhale, and exhale, hinge at the hips as you fold in. So think about leading with your chest, rolling the shoulder tips down, and then dropping your head towards the mat. And just take a moment here, another hip opener. Take a few breaths. On the inhale, come on up. Exhale, pause. Upavishta Konasana. Open your legs into a straddle position. Remove the flesh from your seat. Rotate your thighs back. Place your hands in front of your pelvic floor. Inhale, heart up. And exhale, walk it forward. Again, if you have a block, you can place your forearms on the block. Or if it's available, you may come all the way down, belly, chest, and chin. Shoulders draw down and back. So get in there and breathe.
Few breaths here. You can reach for the top of your shins, or if you want to bind the big toes, you can do that as well, but just breathing here for a few breaths. On the inhale, come on up. On the exhale, come back. Swing your legs around. Bend your knees. We're going to take a few back bends and then make our way to ceiling in the practice. So hand beside the hips. First option, Setu Bandhasana. Lift your hips. Shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you. Interlace your hands and reach them toward your heels as you lift up. Second option, those of you who want to come into Urdhva Dhanurasana, place your hands under your shoulders. Lift up into full Urdhva Dhanurasana. You can either walk your feet towards your hands or hands towards feet, depending on what feels right to you. But draw your chest towards your wrists. Lift your hips up. Breathe. And exhale, lower down. Hug your knees in. One more bridge. One more wheel. Up you go. So either here you go and bridge Setu Bandhasana or Urdhva Dhanurasana. Take it away. Take it away. Breathe. Chest is drawing towards your wrists. Hips are lifting. Breathing deeply for 3. And 2. And exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, take happy baby. So reach for your ankles or inner arches and then roll to each side. And then right from here, open your legs a little wider into your Upavishikkanasana on your back. And right from here, just cross your right knee over your left. Hook your toes underneath your calf. Swing your hips to the right and rotate your knees to the left for spinal twist. Gaze to the right. Get in there and breathe. And take it to the other side. So release. Cross your left knee over the right. Hook your toes underneath the leg. And then spin your knees to the right. Left arm comes out. Maybe even gaze to your left. Come back to center. Hug your knees in. Rock and roll to your seat. All right, we've used up our 30 minutes, so you've got a choice now. You can lay in your Shavasana, and I highly recommend taking Shavasana. Or if you want to take a seated meditation, come into seated position. Either cross your ankles, Sukhasana or Ardha Padmasana. And then just take a moment here, maybe 5-10 minutes to meditate. We've run out of time. Thank you for joining me. Bring your hands in a prayer position at your heart. Namaste, yogis.